everyone, it's Mandy, and today we are at the Holiday Inn Maldives and we are going to compare the beach house versus overwater villa experience. Let's go. In today's video, we're exploring a budget-friendly option in the Maldives, the Holiday Inn Kandooma. It's perfect if you're traveling with a large group or looking to do some excursions. We'll cover one big mistake to avoid, how to get there, compare to beach and overwater villas, the food, and the amenities on property. One big favor before we dive in is to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you like content like this. As a disclaimer, these are from the archives since we finally got around to editing them. This video is the fourth in the Maldives series. For the most part, the hard product for the hotels and flights should be the same. Check the respective websites for the most up-to-date menus and pricing. In our last video, we stayed at the W Maldives before hopping over to the Holiday Inn. If you're visiting multiple resorts, you'll have to reset each time at Malé Airport for transportation arrangements. You can't just fly from one resort to another. If you're looking to book the Holiday Inn, I recommend booking at least 1 week in advance so the concierge team has enough time to reach out and coordinate with you. Don't make the same mistake we did. We're a bit of an edge case, and we were debating staying in Malé or checking out a budget-friendly resort for a few days before checking out the Waldorf Astoria. Points availability opened up for the Holiday Inn, and we decided to make a last-minute booking 2 days out. At first, we found it odd that no one reached out to arrange transportation details, but we decided to sort it out at the booth at the airport. When we arrived at the airport, no one was manning the booth, so a neighboring resort was kind enough to call the Holiday Inn for us to arrange transportation. We were a little nervous that we might be out of luck and stranded in Malé. Luckily, they sent a boat to get us. The lesson here is that most people don't make last-minute bookings, and you should probably call them to arrange transportation if you do. The Holiday Inn charges about $150 for a round-trip speedboat transfer, and there's no way around this fee. Prices may vary depending on the package you book. Other luxury resorts have seaplane fees that can start at $700 per person, so the significantly lower speedboat price was welcome. The boat ride to the Holiday Inn is around 45 minutes one way. They gave us a cold towel to cool off, a bottle of water, and a life vest. The waters can be a bit choppy, so definitely take some meds if you are prone to seasickness. Hey everyone, it's Mandy, and today we are going to do the Maldives on a budget. Budget is a relatively loose term just because some of the high-end name brand ones can cost well over $1,000 a night. And the resort that we're staying at today is under $200 a night. All-in cost is $190 for the room rate, and that also includes breakfast. And the resort we are staying at is the Holiday Inn Kandooma Maldives. Alright, so let's take a look around the room. We have a 2-story beach house, and this is the master bedroom, couch area, TV on my right, complimentary water, coffee, and tea, along with a desk to get some work done. Paid minibar is here, but compared to the other resorts, it's pretty reasonable. So if you wanted to consume a bottle of vodka, it's only $44 and not $95. Over here is the bathroom area, so toilets in there, sink, and it also doubles as a closet as well. In the closet area, there's towels, safe, laundry bag, beach bag, slippers, and robes. And then there's a semi-outdoor shower, so let's step inside. Here's the outdoor area and a waterfall shower head, along with shampoo, conditioner, and shower gel. One cool thing is that there's also a balcony. It's a little dark, so you can't see much, but I'm assuming that's the ocean right there, along with the beachfront. Compared to the big luxury resorts, the food prices at the Holiday Inn are very reasonable. On the first night, we had dinner at the lounge bar. At the time, most items were under $40, but check the website for the most up-to-date prices. For dinner, Seb ordered a Wagyu beef burger and I got the fish bun. Both were okay and met expectations.
The next day.
Good morning. It's time for breakfast at Kandooma Cafe. Since we have IHG Platinum status, breakfast was included in our rate. If you don't have IHG Elite status and you're interested in booking a rate that has some meals or perks included, I'll leave a link to a VIP booking portal down below. Be sure to shop around for the most competitive rates and to find out what meals they might include or exclude. The breakfast buffet is international and has a wide range of options from Maldivian foods, dim sum, a made-to-order breakfast station, and the usual things like pancakes, waffles, and French toast. There is also an omelet station, a wide variety of veggies, pastries, and fruit. I think it's a pretty good and diverse variety for a Holiday Inn resort. For other dining options on property, there's a poolside bar and cafe where you can order a pizza, sandwich, or a salad. There's also an open-air beach bar with high stools where you can sip on island cocktails and light snacks. The hidden gem on property is the Asian kitchen. It's a unique spot where you can watch the chefs prepare your meal in the show kitchen in the center of the restaurant. Keep watching until the end for a deep dive. The main draw of the Holiday Inn for us is that it was a perfect opportunity to do a lot of activities and excursions. There's a water activity center where you can borrow snorkeling gear and paddle boards. Prices were reasonable, but you should definitely ask the right questions to manage your expectations accordingly. For example, we were interested in the whale shark tour, and you can ask how often previous tours have actually seen the whales in the area. It was a bit pricey and around $250 per person at the time, and they did warn us that there was a 50-50 chance of maybe seeing 1 or 2 whale sharks. Given those odds, we decided to skip it, and we'll probably take another trip sometime somewhere else to see whale sharks. I do appreciate the honesty. We decided to do a snorkeling excursion where they took us around some reefs to see the wide variety of fish. If you want to relax on the property, there's plenty to do. There's a main infinity edge pool with sun loungers that's adjacent to the beach. If you have kids, there's a family-friendly pool with a slide and water fountains, plus plenty of recreational activities throughout the resort like ping pong tables and swings. There's also a kids club that has a library, gaming zone, plus babysitting services on request. The fitness center is nice and has a wide range of weights and ellipticals. If you like basketball, there is a court, but it's a bit worn out. If you know how to scuba dive or want to learn, there's a fully accredited PADI dive center on property. There's also a spa where you can get a wide range of treatments and massages. One highlight is the tranquil garden by the spa with a private pool. Regardless of what you want to do, there is something for everyone. As you can see in the Overwater Villa, there's plenty of open air opportunities, so a lot of natural light comes in. And instead of having a small room and having the room divided into 2 stories, this is like a 1-story layout, so a lot more spacious and plenty of room to run around. Coffee and tea station, and of course, French press. I believe minibar should be under here as well. We got paid minibar, and in order to access the bed, there is a step. So it's interesting. I don't think I've seen a bed with a step before, but I guess it's to avoid all the sand getting onto the bed. In that sense, it makes sense. You have to step up in order to get to the bed. I guess if you're taller than me, you would have an issue. Over here is closet space. So robes, umbrella, beach towels, safe, laundry bag, beach bag, and slippers. Over here is the open air bathroom. There's an option to close the glass doors, and there is a hole in the ceiling, which is intentional, so there's lots of natural light that flows through. Oh, it's actually pretty big. Waterfall shower head or handheld, and the bathtub has a pretty nice view. However, one thing to be aware of is if you're looking for a lot of privacy, this might not be the property for you. So take a look. Hi neighbors! Cool hammock area if you want to look at some fish down below or do some sunbathing. And again, your neighbors can see everything, so generally if you can see them, they can see you. I think if you want easy access to snorkeling, Overwater is definitely the way to go since you have access straight from the villa. But if you are in the beach house, you do have to walk across the beach and a little bit a ways in order to find a good snorkeling point. Oh, look at that! That dopey one. I mean, that cute one. If you're looking for that Instagrammable Maldives vacation, then it's definitely the Overwater villas that you're looking for, and it might be worth the splurge depending on your budget. Our favorite restaurant during the stay was the Asian Kitchen. If you're looking for luxury dining at a fair price, this might be it. During our stay, they had a seafood buffet available one night. There was a customized your own noodle station, a wide variety of appetizers, sushi, fruits, and desserts. For the fresh seafood station, everything was made to order. We ordered grilled lobsters, shrimps, and scallops. There were also meats available such as chicken and lamb chops. This might sound silly, but to this day, I still think about the wok fried veggies here. The chef working that night has a lot of wok hei, which is the heat of the wok and an acquired cooking skill that some luxury resorts lack. Trust me, we paid over $40 an entree at a top luxury resort in the Maldives, and it lacked wok hei and skill. It was incredibly disappointing. The chefs working at the Asian Kitchen have skills. One unexpected surprise is that since the restaurant offers beachfront dining, you also get a front row seat to watch the crabs wander around the beach. This is one of the best high-quality seafood buffets in the Maldives, especially since the price was about half of what a big luxury resort would charge. They don't have a buffet at the Asian Kitchen every night, so be sure to check with the concierge to coordinate. The Holiday Inn Kandooma is built around sustainability. They've cut out almost all single-use plastics. There are no plastic bottles, straws, or cups anywhere. Everything is glass. That single change saves over 1 million bottles every year. Water gets reused across the resort. Rainwater is harvested, and gray water from the AC goes straight into the gardens, and they even make their own drinking water through desalination. Power is mostly LED and inverter-based, cutting energy use by around 60%. Right off the surf break, there's a wave energy pilot, the first of its kind in the Maldives, turning ocean waves into clean electricity. They also partner with Parley for the Oceans to intercept plastic waste, help clean nearby islands, and teach guests about protecting marine life. The resort is also now paper-free. Everything from menus to room service now runs through QR codes and their app. Even the gardens are part of the plan. Leaves and fronds compost naturally to help build richer soil and cut waste. And it's not just the island. Crew members volunteer in the community, from tree planting to local medical camps. It's all part of IHG's 2030 Journey to Tomorrow, making every resort in the group more sustainable island by island. Overall, we really enjoyed our stay at the Holiday Inn Maldives and would happily stay here again if we were looking to do more excursions. It's a nice break from the ultra-luxury resorts, especially if you want a longer stay and something that's relatively budget-friendly. Service was great and very accommodating. The food met expectations, and the highlight was the Asian Kitchen. The property is very dated and probably overdue for a renovation, but for the price, I think it's okay. The most important thing to remember is that you're staying at a Holiday Inn and not an ultra-luxury resort, so you should set your expectations accordingly. If you're looking for high-end luxury, then definitely skip this and book the luxury hotel, otherwise you're going to be very disappointed. If you made it this far in the video, leave a beach emoji down in the comments below and I'll try to heart and respond. My question to you is, what are your thoughts on the Holiday Inn Maldives, and would you stay here or is it a skip? Let me and everyone else know down in the comments below. See you in the next one.